Bam. And what is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Civitai AI video and animation stream. I am Tyler. It is Thursday. I'm really stoked to be able to share some stuff with you guys today. And I got a dope one for you guys. This was actually a workflow that I'm going to share with you that revolves around using a motion brush in ComfyUI with AnimateDiff to bring specific parts of your images to life. So if you are in the Discord, and you have any images that you would like to see animated and we can try to attempt this, go ahead and send those in the chat. We're just going to take it easy and be doing this today. No dance videos, nothing crazy. My brain is still recovering a little from Spencer's guest creator stream on Friday, because holy cow, that guy gave us an absolute masterclass. And I've been playing with his audio reactive stuff and the workflow that he gave us all week, and I finally got something like that I was really stoked on out of it that I'll show you guys later. But what is on my screen right now, this liquidy dripping head thing, actually came from this image right here. Let me find the image for you guys. This was the starting image, and we made it drip. Now, I don't know if you guys can really see because of the bit rate and all that kind of stuff, but it's a little pixelated. We're only going to be doing low res on the stream for speed's sake, so we can just like keep generating images. In this particular workflow, when you upscale and you run the upscaler, it will completely clean up a lot of the artifacting and almost all of the blurriness from these outputs. Because, and let me just show you an example of like a really good output I got. This was one that I was really stoked on, man. It was a still image. I basically painted all of the clouds, her hair, and the little reflective parts on her outfit, and the motion it gave it was almost like her outfit and her hair and everything was like blowing in the wind. And I painted her eyeballs, so her eyes started blinking. Now, this workflow can be a little finicky, so there's like a lot of iterating and a lot of generations, and sometimes you just have to find the right motion LoRA to use with it to get like really good motion. But before we go any further, this workflow is not created by me. This was created by someone named VK, and I got permission from VK to go ahead and share this with you folks on the stream today. You guys can find VK on Instagram at vk.amv, and he makes really hilarious anime like edits, as well as some cool AI stuff. So go ahead and follow him on social. That is at vk.amv. Big shout out to him for allowing us to share this. I'm going to go ahead and put this workflow on my Civitai profile after the stream. I didn't get the permission from him to share it until right before the stream happened, so I didn't have time to go ahead and upload it and stuff for you guys, but I will do that. And this workflow is low VRAM friendly, which is something that we always like because some people are operating with the lower VRAM cards. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the overall workflow before we start generating things. So this is a little fragmented, although things are labeled, and it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. But it's basically these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups, and we're just gonna ping pong our way down from top to bottom. Yeah, so creepy guy, let me actually get the link for his Insta so you guys can go there, and I'll put the link to his Insta in the chat so we can make sure that this man gets his flowers from you all properly. So link is in the Discord chat, and link to VK's Insta is in the Twitch chat. So if you guys are into funny anime edits, go ahead and follow him on Instagram because he makes really cool stuff and he contributes to our community in this way. So at the very top of this, and we'll just work our way down, we have the IP adapter. Everything up here is collapsed, but there are a lot of get set nodes in this, so not everything has to be connected, and nodes are pulling things from other places without the strings having to be connected everywhere. But the main things you want to make sure of when you're using this workflow is that your clip vision model and your IP adapter model are in there and they're correct. These are just the standard ones that we always use every Thursday on the stream. So your SD 1.5 clip vision model as well as your IP adapter plus 1.5 model. Super easy. Then these we don't have to worry about. I'm only going to show you guys the things you have to edit. We have the IP adapter advanced node. So this workflow is using the newest version of the IP adapter. I set the weight to 0.7, and that gave me a much cleaner input than when I had the IP adapter set at 1. Sometimes 1, even though it'll give you like the image that you're looking for, it kind of like burns the image in sometimes a little too hard. Then we have a LoRA loader here. I like putting in the add detail LoRA at 0.7 just to pull a little bit more out of it where I can. Then we have our control net, and the only control net we're using here is the control GIF AnimateDiff control net, which goes a long way in smoothing out animations as well as kind of tempering saturation and stuff. And let me just get that link for you guys real quick so that we can control GIF control net, just to make sure you guys are able to get that. In case you do not have it, I will link the control GIF in the GitHub so you folks can download that control net if you don't have it already. It is in both of the chats. This is the only control net that we are using in this workflow, and I have it set to a strength of 0.5. And then we get to the fun stuff. So this is all labeled thanks to him. We have our load checkpoint. We are going to be bouncing back and forth between 2 checkpoints. So Photon LCM, which if you watch the stream at all in the past couple weeks, you know that we are addicted to because that checkpoint is amazing. However, if we do something anime-based, the checkpoint that we are going to want to use is every journey LCM. And let's actually find that on Civitai real quick. Every journey LCM, and hopefully I got my filters on, which I do. Perfect. So, oh, Cats, thank you so much for linking it in there. I will link it in the Twitch chat. So every journey LCM does a really great job with AnimateDiff and the LCM version of AnimateDiff so that you can run animations in the anime style and really keep the cartoonish look. Photon tends to kind of take an anime thing and turn it into this kind of like semi-realistic-ish thing, which sometimes is cool, but sometimes it's not what you want. So we have both models on deck. Now, we are doing these for 60 frames. You put your however many frames you would like the animation to generate in this little frame count box right here. You select your VEI. We're using the standard 840,000 EMA, which is what I think everyone uses. These are all labeled. This is where we drop our image. So let's go ahead and get our first image of the day while we are running through this. Let me just go up to the top here. Ooh.
Hey, Tyler.
Yes.
Tyler,
Yes.
what made you switch away from the Hello 2D model, I think?
Oh, so one, I stopped using it so much because that was the model that everyone was using.
Okay.
Like if you look at a lot of the anime diffs on Instagram, like Hello Young 2.5D, it is a great model, but it has a very specific look and it's fantastic. It's just that, you know, thanks to how great it was, and then I started promoting it on the streams too, like everyone started using it. So that means it's time to switch it up. You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
We're going, the very first thing we're going to do here is we're going to try this guy because this guy was a fan favorite from
Yeah.
last week. So this our little buddy here is going to be the very first one that we try. So what we're doing here is we are taking the image and we are dragging it into this image to animate node, and we are right clicking on the image and clicking open in mask editor. And shout out to PitP. PitP was the one who originally generated this image, and he is usually in the stream with us. I don't think he's here today, but shout out to him because he always has great images and contributes a lot on the streams. So,
Was he gone now? I think he was there.
I don't see him in here, but
Oh,
oh,
okay.
oh, there he is. He said he's here in spirit. PitP, we appreciate you, buddy. So,
Ah.
this is super simple. You have a thickness slider here. You can also control the thickness just by using your mouse wheel. And we are just going to paint the key parts that we want animated. Now, everything is going to get a little animated because that's the nature of AnimateDiff, and it's like things are still getting there, but the parts that we paint will definitely be more animated. So first, we are going to do the eyes. Should we do the eyes or should we also do the surrounding like eyelids? Probably the surrounding eyelids as well, right? Like this. Boom. And then we'll do the other one. Bam. And then let's go ahead and animate his tongue. So we'll paint the tongue in the middle here. And then I think we also want to do just should we do the outer layer, this white part that goes around, or should we do this like inside reddish thing? The inside, right? What do you guys think?
Can't we try both?
Both. Okay, we'll do a big brush. And yeah, guys, I'm going to upload this workflow on Civitai after the stream. I didn't get permission to use it and to do so until right before the stream started, so I didn't have time to do that for you guys. But
Tyler, with both, I mean, I tried to say, let's try both versions.
got it. Okay, cool. So, boom.
See which looks better.
Let's make sure we are doing that. And then this also works a little like Photoshop. So if you hold Alt and drag, then it erases. Okay, and then we also want to hit all these little like drops a little out here. But we're gonna try to keep most of the sky black and not have too much animation on the sky. But we'll get like the really key things that are kind of like sticking out here and just see what it does for us. Boom.
Is it really necessary to mark these little details?
Whether it is or isn't, you know, that's up for debate.
I mean, could you also use a bigger brush to just paint over the whole details?
You could, but these, what I found is you get the better effect when you like pick and choose the parts to like be like animated versus not animated. So,
okay.
We are running this at our normal usual base video resolution of 512 by 896. When I was doing this on my own time, I was actually generating the low res version at 720 by 1280. It was taking forever. The results were great, but it took forever, and I'm not going to do that to you guys. So we're going to stick with low res today.
To get in Rust, do you usually lose it in the wheel at Outpost? Are you incapable of doing simple fractions, you stupid?
What?
I have no idea.
What?
Sounds like someone triggered a sample.
Gotcha. Oh, that was okay. Okay. I hope that was a sample.
Yeah, I think so.
I would hate for my math skills to come into question while I'm trying to make this thing blink at us. So, all right. When we click Q, it's going to show us the mask here, and we'll just go ahead and do that while I show you guys the rest of it so we can get this going. Boom. So you can see where we painted right here in this node. And while that is queuing up, if we come down here, this group actually lets us control how tightly the motion area grabs onto the mask that we painted. So the white value is basically the animation value, and this node right here is one that I've been using often too in my own personal workflows, where it's called grow mask with blur. So it expands the mask outside of where you actually painted, and it blurs it so that you get this really nice kind of like fall off. So the motion and stuff doesn't feel like so sharp and kind of like fragmented. And if you wanted to, you could invert the mask. I mean, just so you guys are aware, there is a invert mask node that you could just plug in the middle here, and it would basically just flip everything backwards. So that is always an option for everything that you guys want to do. And the VK left some notes here. It says, play with these values to change the brightness of either the mask or the unmasked area. It will affect how much of it will be denoised or not. And then when we move up to the, okay. See, that's pretty cool, right?
Wow.
Right? Isn't that pretty good?
The eyes. The eyes is awesome.
Looks awesome.
So there's a couple
jelly eyes.
Dude, I love it. It looks like we gave him some jiggle physics.
Yeah.
But so what we can do here to Volley says it looks way cuter like that. I gotta agree with you. I think I agree with you. So there's a couple things we can do here to affect how much motion we're getting out of it and to have a little bit more control. And those main things are your motion LoRA. So I happen to have like a folder here that I've just downloaded from like random places where I found that people have trained their own motion LoRAs. The one that's on here right now is a liquid one. Let's see what happens when we put on, let's try rushing waterfall. So this motion LoRA was trained on a like GIF of a waterfall flowing. And then this right here, since everything kind of updated with AnimateDiff in Comfy, the multivol dynamic is basically the motion scale of AnimateDiff. So this will control exactly like how much motion it's able to get. I found anything below 1.5 to be a little underwhelming. 1.5 sometimes introduces artifacts, but the artifacts mostly get cleaned up once you upscale it. And someone in Twitch asked, is this JSON available online? This will be available on my Civitai profile after the stream. I didn't have time to upload it before the stream started. But cool. So you see, it changed the motion up a little, not a whole lot. The other thing we have going on here is we have this film VFI node that's in between the K sampler and the final output, and this is smoothing it out. So we have the frame rate set to 15, which means that this interpolation node is multiplying that by 2. So we're getting 30 frames per second. And it's interpolating it, and it's just making it nice and smooth. Now, this entire workflow that we just ran, generating 60 frames and getting this image, only hits about 9.5 VRAM. So, and that's with the interpolation on it, minus upscaling. If we disable the interpolation, just so you guys can see the difference, let me actually change the motion LoRA so we can get a full thing going, and I'll open up the task manager so we can see the VRAM together here. We hit Q prompt, and okay, so it looks like whether you interpolate it or not, you're still gonna hit about 9 gigs of VRAM. So, yeah, I'd say this is pretty low VRAM friendly. And of course, if you are working with like really low VRAM, so see how much faster that got without the interpolation on it. So this is at the true 15 FPS. And then this is with the interpolation on it. And both of them hit about 9 gigs of VRAM. So, my Civitai profile is Erotaku. Do you think you can grab my profile and throw it in the Twitch chat for them?
Okay.
Thank you. So let's try the next picture. Boom, 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 boom. There was. Let's scroll up here and see who sent what. Ooh. Okay, wait. Erotaku, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. You were the very first one. You were ready. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try. We're gonna see what it does. We are gonna try it, and we are going to see. So, open in mask editor. We're gonna make the brush bigger, and we are going to paint fire. Boom. We're going to paint the smoke. Boom. And we're going to paint her eyes. Boom. And 1 second, there's a wrong URL somewhere. What is? Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I made a little typo here. Boom. Let me just edit this real quick. Boom. Perfect. Okay. And then we'll paint a couple little strands of hair on her just to see if we can get like, or actually we'll just do all the hair to see if we can get the hair blowing. And we'll see what this meme actually turns into. And I have a feeling we're going to get nightmare fuel.
I mean, the blackened eyes are still are already nightmare fuel to me.
Yeah, this already looks like nightmare fuel, but we will see. Okay, awesome. That looks fantastic. So, and you do want to put in a little bit of a prompt just to kind of, per usual with IP adapters, tell it what it's looking at. So we'll say girl in front of flaming house and blinking, smiling, and we'll say, that's fine. Boom. And let's see what we get. This one's great, man. I feel like this could be just like a like a GIF for something. I'm sure if we tried really hard, we could get the mouth to like move or close or something.
Yeah.
A badge, yeah. This Pit P, you might have created the next Civitai badge.
Yes. Next Halloween.
All right, let's see what we got here. And then while we're waiting for that, we will get the next one ready. Ooh, Dever. Cool, man. That one, and we also definitely want this hand with the eye in it. That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What do we think?
Are her hair, is her hair smoking?
It does look like her hair is smoking a little bit. But real quick, let's see the difference. So that was with Shatter. We're gonna put this temporal eyes one that I have back on it and see the difference in the motion, if there even is much of a difference. And while we're waiting for that, we're going to go ahead and queue up Dever's monster here. All right, so we're definitely going to do the eyes on this guy. And I'm going to pull the thickness all the way up here, and we're going to do like a bunch of these things. And like sometimes the battle here is getting like the choice of the motion LoRA right. I think for this guy, we got to use the liquid one. Boom. We'll do some of the sides here, and then these like goopy things on the ground beneath him. So this one's getting like a lot. And we'll do his nose. Bam. And we'll leave his mouth alone. But we'll actually get his tongue on the inside. Okay. Cool. So this one is wet, dripping, goo monster, blinking, smiling, AK. And we're definitely putting the liquid one on him. Okay, not too much. Oh, she actually blinked in this one. Did you see it? Yeah, that's cool, man. That's super cool.
That's a lot of wind. You probably would
but
like.
seriously, the flames and the smoke, this is awesome.
This motion LoRA was called Temporal Eyes, and to be honest, I don't remember where I got all these from. I've downloaded a bunch from Civitai. Like, people have uploaded a lot of motion LoRAs on the website, and you just got to search for motion LoRA. Hey.
Wow.
Yeah, look at how it drips off like his chin, and it actually like drips onto the ground and stuff.
Yep.
Sweating demon, exactly. Cool. We're gonna keep this one of her blinking. We're gonna pull this guy out to the side because that one is super cool, and let's get this hand going here. So the eye, and then I also want to do the fingers. I want to see if we can get the finger twitches in there. Then let's get some cool anime ones in there so we can try the other checkpoint too. I know you guys got the deep bag of the waifus we haven't reached in yet. All right. And then this one we're going to do we're gonna go back to the eyes and hand grabbing. We gotta put that in here. Eye blinking, hand grabbing. So whether it works or not, I'm not sure, but I like including those like motion descriptor words to try to like get it going there. Okay. While that's going, let's figure out our next one. Damn, Dever's got all the good ones today. But I do want to give some other people the chance. Inglesine, we're gonna try the realistic one. We're gonna see how it does. But scroll down. Damn, Dever, that one's cool. Oh, the croissant. Okay, Dever, we're gonna come back to yours, man. I wanna get some other people's in here. Ram thrust. We're doing the spaghetti.
Awesome.
All right, let's see. Didn't quite do what I had hoped it would do, but we'll run one more with it just to see if we can get something cooler while we're painting the next one. So let's try the spaghetti first. Open in mask editor. All right, so we need his mouth and we need the spaghetti. We definitely need all the spaghetti. We want the spaghetti to be moving. We need his eyes. And we're going to do the tips of his ears. And then we'll even do his eyebrows here. That's too small. Cool. I don't even know what type of did it blink? Nah, it didn't quite blink. Okay. All right, let's go to liquid and see what happens with the spaghetti guy. We're gonna try this with photon, and then we're going to also try it with every journey and see the difference. See. Hirotaku, let me know if there's any questions in the Twitch chat that I'm missing. While I am looking for the images. All right, so this first one that's about to pop out is with photon. Bro, wait, let's pull this out before it gets written over. Look at that. Look at his he blinked, and he's just like chewing the spaghetti at us, and the spaghetti is definitely alive. Oh, it's so good.
Really awesome.
I love how it, like, for the most part, kept him pretty cartoonish, but it gave him like real person lips, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what the... Okay, and this was with every journey. We didn't get the eye blink, but the lips look a little more like... I don't know, I think I like Photon better on this one. Every journey, I think we just gotta save for when there's like a full-blown anime one. So we'll go back to that. And... All right, Inglesine, we're going to try your girl here. So, Engelstein, what do you want me? What do you want to see painted here aside from like her eyes? What do you want me to try? Her hair? Got it. Hair and mouth. So, boom, boom, boom. It almost feels like you're like drawing on a picture with a Sharpie, right? Boom. And then we will go. Let's try the woman dancing motion LoRA on this one. And these aren't motion LoRAs I trained, so I don't actually know what like the training footage was for it. We have a pretty cool little collection going here so far. Yeah. And then let's see here. Creepy guy. I like this one. Boom. And this one is dope. We're definitely gonna do that one. All right, let's see what this looks like. Well, actually, we'll get the next one going first before we even look at that one. So let's try this one first. Boom. We're going to paint this aura thing around her. And because we have that grow mask with blur on it, we don't have to be so exact with the painting because it's going to extend a little bit outside to create the fall off in the motion. So we'll just get most of where the aura around her is. Boom. And this thing that she is sitting on. Like she's sitting on like a galaxy. Get this thing in the middle of her. Boom. Boom. We get this star in the middle of her. This thing, and we will also get her eyes and her mouth. Bam. Damn, this one was a little uneventful. We're gonna run this. We're gonna run the next one since we painted. Then we're gonna run this one back because I think it was just the wrong motion LoRA. So let's go. Bam. Let's reopen this. We will go to our output, and we now have an output folder here of Civitai motion brush. Where are you? Civitai. No. Where are the outputs going? Civitai motion brush. There we go. Okay, boom, boom. And we go to gallery. We're going to load her back up in this screen, and we are going to change this to the eyes. We'll run that again. Oh, wow. So this one, I think if we upscaled it, would come out really good, but also the base image was really low resolution, so that's why we're kind of getting the distortion on the face. But you guys can really see what it did to all of the aura and stuff like around her and under neath her. So high quality image in, high quality image out. If the image is just like a little low resolution, then we're going to get that type of like face distortion. Let's see if this eyes one worked any better on this one here. I love this spaghetti one.
Yeah.
Like we could just sit here and watch this guy eat his spaghetti all day.
Yeah. It's kind of hypnotic, yeah.
So yeah, it looks like the most we're really gonna get out of this one is like the hair blowing. But let's circle back here. This one I'm really excited to do. Really wanna try this one. So, do you think we should paint the girl in the middle, or should we just paint the ocean?
I would say just the ocean,
Just the ocean, right?
but that's only my opinion.
We're gonna do all the inside of the head and try to not touch any of the like actual skin as best we can here. And over in like the we'll give this a few more minutes and then I'll export this and I'll go ahead and upload this to the website before we even end the stream here. So I can throw the link to you guys. So bam, and on this one we're going to say surfing waves crashing 8K highly detailed, and I have a wave pulse. Well, okay, let's try the liquid first. Liquid, I think, seems like it would be logical, but I have a motion LoRA called wave pulse that I would like to try too. So, look, if you guys come to these streams often, I know a lot of you are just starting to like really try to dive into the video stuff with all this, with everything we've been doing over these past like couple months now with everything I've been showing you guys. All these various things, like, don't stick to one thing and just try to experiment with everything and figure out like different ways you guys can make this stuff even cooler outside of just the generations you get. I'm really excited to see this one.
We all are.
Dever, this was a great photo. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Surf's up.
So you guys can see, like, if you give it an image that really clearly has like stuff in it that it can like latch onto to like drive the motion, and if you can like describe it just a little in the prompt, you can really get something great here. Like, this looks awesome, and her face is barely moving, and if we were to upscale this, the skin and everything would get totally cleaned up. And then the wave pulse one is about to come out, and then we'll look at the difference. So let's see here. Ooh. There's like slight differences, but I think they both look really good.
Yeah.
Do you guys have... Yeah, I'm not mad at either. I think I prefer the first one. I think there's a little bit more going on here. And we could even clean this up a little bit more by just going in and making sure that like the brush isn't actually hitting any of her arm. So yeah, this liquid one. And so this liquid motion LoRA was actually trained by my good friend Palm, who not next week, but the following Friday is going to be coming on and showing you guys something special because Palm is a massive advocate for AnimateDiff and really helps push all this stuff forward kind of behind the scenes. So I'm really excited to have him on and introduce you guys to him. And we will go ahead and we will do one more here. I want to find a really cool look. Whoa, I think we... Okay, we're going to do two more. Two more. We're going to do the gears.
Yeah, or do the Terminator that I posted after that.
And wait. I also really like the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that would be nice too.
Ghost Rider and
can you have the look at the end?
Oh, that one looks so good too. Damn, man.
Yeah. Yeah, there are quite a few. Yeah, not. You already passed it. Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, but the resolution is so blurry.
Yeah, that's a movie still. It's that's.
All right, we'll try it out. We're going to do these three, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the workflow uploaded for you guys while we are still on the stream. That way I can feed everybody the link here. So bear with me for just a little while more. Let's go ahead and do these and see what cool things we can get before we get this uploaded so you guys can go ahead and play with it. We're just going to paint this guy's entire face.
Yeah, let's go all in.
I wish I had my screen set up right now so I could just use my pen to do this. It would make this much more enjoyable. All right, so this one we're just going to say
as you were mentioning that, what are you using for pen input?
So I have the thing I have is called the XP Pen Pro 24. It is a 24-inch monitor that you use the pen and draw on, and
okay.
it's
a monitor, or is it a graphic tablet?
It's its own screen that plugs into your computer through HDMI and USB-C.
Ah, okay.
So it also doubles up as a extra display for you.
And 24 inches?
24 inches. It's normally like $800, but it's on sale right now for I think like 600, and it makes the process of like anything you do that you would want to use a pen for way more enjoyable. Because I also have this Wacom tablet, but the Wacom tablet for me, like the act of using the pen while still looking at the screen, but like having my hand on the tablet always felt really unnatural. But being able to like put the pen right on the screen is a really fun experience.
And the 24-inch one isn't too big to use it?
Whoa, check it out.
Wow.
That one's super cool.
Yes. Nice.
Super cool. Yeah, I mean, it's all preference with these things. I probably, with my desk size, should have just got a 16-inch one. The 24 is a little cramped, but I've been making it work, and I've actually really enjoyed it.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to do his hair, of course, and we'll use Every Journey to try to keep him. Or actually, no, we'll use Photon. I think Photon will make this guy look super cool. We're gonna put in the prompt. We're gonna say flaming fire. Boom, and then we'll do just like this little reflection on his nose right here too. Bam. Save to node, and flaming fire. And then that for the very last one, before we go ahead and upload this so you guys can download it and play with it. And hey, in case you guys are, all right, I'll talk about that after. Talk about it after. Give me a second. Let me just paint these things here. I don't know, man. This is, I know it's a movie still from Terminator. It looks kind of blurry though, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get these things to do what I think they're gonna do. Boom, and then we'll also do his eyes.
That's not blurry. That's his film grain.
What would you describe the holes as in like plain language?
Liquid metal.
Perfect. Perfect. That's all we need.
Both.
That's all we need, and we're going to put the liquid one on that. Hey.
Nice.
Yeah, man. These last few were super cool. That fire is definitely flaming. So
Yeah.
the other thing to keep in mind too, the motion LoRa's, depending on what the person who trained them, like the type of video footage and stuff that they were trained on, they also will affect the saturation and the sharpness. So like I have a couple that I know that if I use it, it's going to really saturate the image more. So just keep that in mind. It's not necessarily like the model or anything. Sometimes it's just the difference in how the motion LoRa was trained. Damn, yeah, these last three, okay. Sorry, meditating girl.
Sorry.
Boom.
You're out.
Boom. Boom. Oh my god, I hate when. There we go. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. So, guys, I think this is pretty dope. I'm going to export this right now. So let's go. Workflow image oh wait, 1 second. There's something here that I'm going to delete because you guys don't need it. Boom. Remove. And just keep in mind, if you guys want to upscale it, just right click here, unbypass this, and you can mess around with your upscaling options. We haven't been doing that for time's sake, but let's go ahead, export image, and we are going to do the PMG embedded. We'll pull this in here. We'll call this, we're going to name this properly. So this is going to be VK motion brush workflow. And we will also save as and get the JSON file for you guys as well. Perfect. We will take these. We will compress to a zip file. Civitai. Boom. Upload a model. VK. Wait, we gotta do all caps here. Workflows, category. This will go under tools, tags. AnimateDiff. And we'll say motion brush. Boom. check out our Twitch VOD on YouTube for instructions. And once I get this VOD exported and uploaded, I'll go ahead and put this on the workflow page. So if you guys need help with it, you can refer back to the stream. And also, we got to give VK his shout out and link people to him on here. So let me go ahead and grab his Instagram. Next.
Creepy guy, who do you mean? Who's on Git?
What was that?
Creepy guy asked, is he on Git?
I don't think so. The only social link he gave me when I asked him was his Insta. Nope. Resources, nope. Boom. All right, so we got that here. This is an archive. Start upload. Next, and we got to put a couple of the images in here real quick so people know what's up. So we're going to start it off with you. Then, of course, we'll go here. Amazing. And then we'll also, where was it the first one? That one. Dope. Boom. And is this the blinking one? This is the blinking one. Bam. And then I will go ahead and throw that in there as well. Boom. Female swimwear. No. Okay, just give it a second here. Let it analyze.
Vampire looks good. Eating noodles.
Boom. All right, we got one more image, and then you guys will have the link, and you guys can post it. So, while I'm waiting for this, if you guys have not seen our Instagram post today we posted a really cool animation with a Civitai song that we actually made in Udio last night. If you guys go on Instagram and you remix that reel and you use the audio, tag us and hashtag your post and use the hashtag everything on Civitai. Irotaku, can you actually type that out for them in the chat? Hashtag everything on Civitai so we can find it, and we're going to feature you guys and reshare it and stuff. The song is about Civitai. It's really dope. I love the fact that we can do this. And we want to try to spread that audio around. So go find that post on Instagram. It's the one that we posted today, and you'll see the song on there. And what was that?
Like this?
Yes. Hashtag everything on Civitai.
Okay. Posted that on the Twitch chat too.
Oh, wait, do I need I need tags. Oh, let's say ComfyUI, AnimateDiff, animation, Img2Vid, and motion brush. Cool. I think
It looks like somebody do some extra works.
Let's see here. Is it on my page yet? All right. So keep in mind that if you guys want to see it, because it said it read this this one with the girls surfing as female swimwear, it rated it R. So if you guys are not seeing it on the website, you're going to have to change your settings so you can see R-rated things. So
Already fixed.
there is the link to the workflow. Guys, go download it, make some cool stuff. If you post anything on Instagram right now, please use the everything on Civitai song. Use the hashtag so I can find it. I'm going to be checking that every day, and I'm going to be sharing you guys to the stories as I find the videos. So I hope you guys had fun today. This was a really fun one, and I think we actually got like a lot of really cool things from this. And we have like a really dope little gallery. So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. Shout out again to VK who gave me the permission to share this workflow. He did not have to do that. He could have told me that he wanted to keep it in the little community that he originally shared it in. So shout out to him. Go follow him on Instagram. His Instagram link is on the workflow page. It's thanks to guys like him who are willing to share the stuff that they put time into throwing together that we're able to do stuff like this and make cool things and have the fun that we have. And that is the great part about this little open source community that we got going, is that everyone is so willing to share for the sake of just getting stuff out there, because the more people that get to use it, the more we get to iterate on it, and the better that things can get more quickly. So, oh, someone's bleeding through. Who's bleeding through? We're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. So, guys, I'm going to get this Twitch VOD on YouTube ASAP. So if you guys need help, you can refer back to it. I'll go ahead and throw the YouTube video in the workflow link so you guys can refer back to it if you need help with anything. As always, I am Tyler. This is Civitai.com. This has been AI Video and Animation. Tomorrow we have a very special guest creator stream with Noah Miller. If you guys do not know Noah Miller, he is one of the like Warp Fusion AI animation OGs. Noah was doing it since before I got into doing any of this stuff. And Noah is actually one of the few people in our Civitai Artist in Residency program, and he's been creating this really cool short sci-fi film that is completely AI called Zero. And he's like filming and everything and then doing it all in AI. So Noah's coming on tomorrow. It's not going to be so much of a stream the way that the guest creators have been, where like we're showing you guys how to do stuff. It's going to be a little bit more podcasty. Him and I are just going to have a conversation about AI over the past year and how we've seen it evolve, maybe a couple of the walls we've run into and the stuff we've had to deal with as AI video creators who are trying to take it more seriously amongst all the people that are like, AI's easy, AI sucks, da-da-da-da-da-da, and that whole thing. And we're also going to let him dive in and tell us more about the sci-fi short Zero. So tomorrow is going to be really chill. We're going to hang out. Maybe he'll show us something. I'm not too sure, but we're definitely going to have a really dope conversation. And then next Friday, we're going to have Phil, aka Machine Delusions, come back and hit us with some more ComfyUI sauce. So that will be very, very exciting. I have a killer month of guest creators planned out for you guys for the month of May, and I'm so stoked on it. Guys, as always, I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Thank you for using the website. We all appreciate you, and we are out. Catch you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Peace.